Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about putting together your fall and winter car bags. And this is just something, we live in a place where, we have all four seasons. So I thought I would show you what it's like when we're switching it out and getting our bag ready for fall and winter season. So stay tuned.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive. With every start.
Okay, so what is a car bag? It is just a bag that you keep in your car full of things that you might need for the season if you were to like break down on the side of the road, or if you need a change of clothes. We already keep stuff in the car for like if the kids have accidents. Right now, because it's the end of summer, we would have like sunscreen, an extra swim diaper, things like that for the kiddos, an extra towel, all the things that we might need for summer. So right now the seasons are obviously switching here in Colorado. Last year at this time it actually snowed in Colorado for the first time, so I kind of have this idea that we should just be prepared for anything. So I kind of like to do the whole like 2 seasons at once. So because we're leaving summer weather and we're not going to obviously need like swimsuits and stuff, we're going to go ahead and prepare for fall and winter at the same time because it's Colorado and you never know. I actually just got this new bag. This is just a laundry bag from Target. I think it was like $7.99 in their like college section for laundry stuff. So they had like a couple different colors. Does have like a little handle on the back, but then it latches up front, but it holds tons of stuff, which is why I got it instead of having like a bunch of small bags, which I think this will work out better. So some things that I'm going to put in my bag. A good winter blanket. This is just a regular fleece blanket. Nothing special about it. If you just keep this little like thing around it, then you have it wrapped up and ready to go for whenever you need it. Or you can like roll it up and just stick it in the very bottom, whatever is easiest. As always, we're just gonna have some wipes hanging out. All of the kids, including me and Nolan, will have an extra pair of socks, partially because if we're out like walking around and it's snowing or whatever, or even some like slushy rainstorms that can happen, sometimes you just want an extra pair of socks that are actually dry. Or if you get stranded, maybe you're getting cold. I don't know. I have been stranded on the side of the road before because of a huge snowstorm. I was called into work and my boss was like, "I'm so sorry, but everybody has to come in." And it was like, but like there's a huge blizzard outside, like phone lines are down and towers are down. And he's like, "Yeah, but we don't make the decisions. Some guy in Arizona was making the decisions." So funny enough, we all only my boss made it to work. Everybody else got stuck on the way to work. And they ended up shutting the branch down anyway. Super lame. But that was like a really good example of I was driving to work. I only lived a few miles away and my car just went whoop right into the ditch and there it stayed. So some lady rescued me. She had me jump into her truck, which I never get in the car of strangers, but I was below a bunch of phone lines that were a few sections down where it had fallen over, and I was so scared. I was and no one couldn't come get me because I had the only car that was gonna go in this snow. Anyway, all this to say, I was rescued by some lady, but if I wasn't, I could have been there for a long time. That was a really, really bad snowstorm. Anyway, so some warm stuff like warm socks and blankets that's good to keep in the car. And then also these Thermacare patches. I'm gonna have 2 per person for the car. You can buy these at Walgreens or wherever. So I'll probably just take them out of the boxes because it'll save room. I believe each box has, 2 pouches. And then you can either put them under blankets, put them in their clothes. Their hands are freezing after they play in the snow because you don't have their gloves, you know, all the wonderful things. We'll also be adding gloves this year. That was something we didn't do last year that I recognized that was kind of essential always. Our kids were like, oh, it's snowing, I'm gonna go play in the snow, and then their hands are like freezing and they're hurting. And so I'll be ordering some new gloves. I'm gonna probably order waterproof gloves because the whole point of them would obviously be to play in the snow last minute, and it'll keep them warm. Just an extra flashlight. This also has a glow stick and a whistle. And then some Boost Oxygen for us because we live in Colorado. I know it sounds so silly because like, why would you carry oxygen around? But this is the time of year where everybody flees to the mountains. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Anyway, everybody goes to the mountains in the fall because they want to see all the pretty fall colors, and it's so beautiful up there. And it's just some extra oxygen hanging around is going to help if any of the boys start getting car sick or altitude sickness or anything. So you can buy this, at least here in Colorado, you can basically buy this wherever. This one, I think I ordered off of Amazon, but I know that you can buy it like at Scheels, any sporting goods store, Dick's Sporting Goods, all those things. Okay, do I have anything else? No. But then I'm also going to be adding an extra pair of clothes. So I'm going to add like a warm sweater, dry clothes for everybody. So probably just some like legging type thin things because it would just be like an outfit change for on the way home if their clothes that they're already in get soaked. The boys also have, what are those jackets called? The car seat jackets. I'll link them below because I can never remember the name of them. But if you guys didn't know this, car seats are not, like you're not supposed to wear jackets underneath your car seat strap. Which makes it really hard, especially if you live in a cold climate like us where it's like, well, by the time you unbuckle them and put their jacket on and then get into the store, you might as well just like rush them into the store really quick, and you would like, instead of standing out in the cold, especially if it's like a storm, you're kind of like, ugh. You can always do blankets over the car seat like that they can huddle onto, but these specific jackets are made for the car seat. So they're like thinner, they're like a puffy jacket, but they're thinner on the back side, and then they can still have their arms through and everything. Then it like opens up in the front. So there's like the zipper part, and then over that is like a Velcro part. But the important part where the zipper part is it's sticky. And then there's like little flaps that you open up. I should have grabbed one. But the flaps open up and you can stick the actual harness strap through that Velcro back close. Now it's like sticky and gripped, and then you close it over with the Velcro. So those are the car seat things. I might just do a whole video because clearly there's a lot to say about it. Also, some things to add to your car bag, if you don't already, would be like some granola bars and some waters. Make sure that you are using like freeze safe water bottles and whatnot, because with the temperature changes, they're obviously going to be freezing. It might be warm some days, all the things, and you don't want like glass water bottles busting in your car. I know that's a problem for here. Easy snacks to keep in your bag would be granola bars, nuts, anything that's like dry and savable. You don't need to have a ton of stuff. You don't want to like overpack and then all of that go bad. So just some easy things to keep in the car that can easily be replenished. Oh, and then just make sure that your car is stocked with some antifreeze in your windshield wiper fluid, and then also that all of your like window scrapers and all the things are all ready to go in your car. I know that like we lose them, and then every winter it's like that first storm, like, where are they? All the like snow scrapers and whatnot, we can't find them. And friendly reminder, if you need to, make sure that you're getting your tires replaced as we enter into the wet season as well. You definitely do not want to be sliding off the road. Get your windshield wipers checked, the little like blades on them. You never want to be on the road with crappy windshield wipers when it's snowing, and then you get all that muck and then you can't wash it off and it's terrible. So anyway, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all of the wonderful things. Drop below if you have any more ideas about winter bags and fall bags and all the wonderful things. And I will see you next time. Bye.